Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm causing the camera shake here. Welcome back to Nick Talks, and tell me this bitch does not look crisper disper, dude. Got a new phone, so I'm sure my old one could have done this at this quality, but Mr. Responsible over here somehow scratched the most used camera on the phone, since there's three, and I put a big scratch in one of them, so I just couldn't use it essentially. But I then also broke the screen and a bunch of other stuff, so I just got a new phone, and I was gonna wait for the camera, which I should be buying pretty soon, to start recording new stuff. But I'm too excited. This stuff looks pretty good, so I figured just something I wanted to get out there. I wanted to film something, and so here we go. Cool. So I've been watching a lot more videos about YouTube monetization and passive income streams and things like that, and talking a lot about it with my partner, and just thinking about it a lot. And I just want to kind of give a pitch, similar to I gave to one of these to my buddy, but I want to kind of just give a general pitch and talk around the whole fact of what I see the future becoming, right? So I hear a lot of people that complain about technology and complain about how everything's online and well, maybe not. Good thing I paused there so I can just cut this motherfucker. God, look at that bitch over there. It looks so crispy. But anyway. So ever since I learned about Meta and the metaverse and NFTs and stuff like that, and watching Ready Player One, stuff like that, now interacting with content creation and seeing just how much money people can make off of this, and how many channels exist that are in the hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers, it's somewhat obvious that we're going that direction. And so what I pitched to my friend was, you have no reason not to do YouTube. This is what's happening, and there's so much money to be made and so much freedom to be granted from pursuing this path of creating content and essentially starting your own show and your own business. So why not? What better do you have to do? That's how I pitched it to him. But now, even thinking about it further, I see that it is inevitable that as technology increases, it's, as Tom Bilyeu says, a one-way street. So we are just going to keep progressing down this, barring some catastrophic event. And so early adopters, of course, are going to get ahead, but at the same time, it's going to be inevitable that everyone starts picking up a camera pretty soon and has their own show, because why wouldn't you? Instead of working that 9 to 5, instead of toiling away for hours a day, you can start your own show and make your own money and be in complete control and remove yourself from the system, right? And that's the biggest part, is the freedom aspect of all this money and all this time and everything that you grant yourself just by putting the work in. And I think that's where we're headed. I really do. That's all I see. And I think that the more we get ingrained with technology, which is going to happen, then the more this is going to be a big part of our lives. It looks so good. But anywho, so if you're on the edge, if you're thinking about it, if you're not so sure, just pull the trigger, dog, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and the sooner you get started, the sooner that you can actually make something out of this, and you can figure out what works and what doesn't. And so that's kind of what I've been saying since day one, is just getting better. Anybody can get better. You just have to start, kind of thing. But I really do believe it. And now, that I've been working on it a while and seeing what's possible and what can actually happen, I'm even more excited for what's to come. And now that I have this bad boy, that means that we are going to have 2 camera angles, because I am still going to buy that camera pretty soon here. And so that means I'm going to be able to bounce shots off, which is going to be very exciting. Very exciting, so good things to come. But back to the task at hand here. Get on it, man. Get on it. Get used to this. Start your own show, and just think about. You may think, oh well, who's gonna watch? It doesn't. There are billions of people on this planet, right? So even if like just 1% of the planet, even if a percent of a percent watches your stuff, it's enough to make a decent living off of, right? So just use, or at least supplemental income, so that you can have a nicer quality of life, right? So that seems like it's worth a shot to me, especially since we have these things right here that have great cameras on them. Everything for the last 5 years or so has had a good enough camera to film on, right? And so as you increase your money gains, you get a better one, you get a better one, you get a better one. And so if there's anything to invest in, it's yourself. So why not? Why not? And why not start now? You know what I mean? So it's kind of all I got. I just wanted to throw something out here. And I guess I can even walk around with this sucker. Let me just see if it's... It's tough just having such a crispy camera, dude. And I even have this cool little stick here that I've had for 100 years. So I could even hypothetically do this. Too bad I can't see the frame, but I'll just have to trust that I'm in it, right? Look at this. Whoo, hoo, hoo. I bet that black background is all blurry too. So sick, so sick. I might cut all this out, but either way. Looks pretty awesome. But all right, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much, and have a good one. Later. Nick out.